It's hard to answer the question, what's the primary use of the merlo? We bought it for a reason, but as we had it around here, as different chores came up, very quickly you find more and more uses for it. The merlo fits into our operation just about everywhere. We bought it initially because I have asthma and we were looking for a machine to work inside the barns, that I could be in a cab for manure, cleaning out smaller jobs like putting our small tractor upstairs and down. For cleaning out the barn, it's just twice as fast as our tractors work. Our barn's 300 feet long, so I easily get up to 30 kilometers an hour cleaning out the barns. Maneuverability of the machine's great, and it makes all the difference. Loading a truck with the merlo is really easy. Compared to a tractor, you basically couldn't load. That dragged the process out for a full day. We can now take the manure out probably in an hour and a half, something like that. The visibility around the bucket is amazing. It is different from a tractor in that you lose a little bit on the right-hand side, but you gain so much on the left-hand side. So we just try to do our work towards the left side of the machine if we're doing anything in close quarters, because that visibility on that left side to go along a wall or around an obstacle is far superior to any tractor. As our cropping grew, we started doing some cash crop hay, and we used it quite a bit for that, for loading out in the fields, putting it in barns here, and then loading onto transport and moving out. We have old bank barns here that with a loader tractor we were barely able to use one level, partly because it's difficult to move between the posts. The ability to move in and use the full height of the bank barn when we're stacking hay or straw, we can stack them 8 or 9 high. If you'd asked me before we had merlos, I would have thought that we would probably be getting rid of this barn. The old bank barn got a new lease on life because we got a telehandler. Access into the cab of the merlo means a lot. Usually we're moving something, working with something, so we're in and out, in and out, in and out. It's just so easy to stop, tie something up, hook something on, whatever you need to do. And the fact that that door swings 180 degrees rather than open, just an angle, makes all the difference to get in. We handle the manure a couple times. We load it from the back of the barn and truck it to the different fields, and then we load it out of the field, piles in the corner of the field, and spread it. That was definitely a big advantage. The merlo really shone when we started doing that, because skid steer just couldn't handle working on just on the topsoil in the field, and we can load spreaders quite quickly. The other thing that really surprised me was the stability of the machine. It was extremely stable, which is very good for when you're loading trucks high up or carrying any load up high. The machine protects itself from overload, but that's also protecting the occupants. We really pride ourselves on being a family farm. As a family farm, we try to encourage our kids and now our 16 grandchildren to help care about our kids outside the machine, but we also care about the kids as they will start to learn to drive the machine. Manulift now services from more central servicing. They don't do it through dealerships the same way, and I've been really pleased with how that works. The technicians that come are very knowledgeable. They do the job completely. They know what to look for. They know where the problems are. They know where the problems aren't. They know the habits I have that can create problems. There's a definite advantage to having a specialist work on it. The versatility that you get from something that can reach 20 feet high, it just reorganizes the whole farm and the way you do things. And you don't even realize until you start using it how many things you can use the machine for. It is just a really good tractor for having around the farm. It's the first tractor a poultry farmer should have. And it's the machine that gets used every day. Hi, my name is Ron DeVisser. We farm just north of Hanover and Walkerton. Our farm name is Berry Bush Farms. We grow turkeys and some cash crops. Our merlo is a turbo farmer 33.7 and is the best telehandler we've had. And it always sits here in the shop ready to go because we will get in and use it.